Prepare to question everything. From the depths of the cosmos to the ruins of the ancients, we investigate every mystery across time, and we finally found the answer. Welcome to the Sentinel Files. April 12, 1961. Yuri Gagarin returns to Earth hero, the first man in space. Moscow erupts in celebration. But thousands of miles away, in Italy, two brothers aren't cheering. They're trembling. Achille and Giovanni Judica-Cordiglia claim Gagarin wasn't the first. He was just the first to survive. What if the race to space left bodies in orbit that were never acknowledged? What if heroes were created by erasing failures? Let me tell you about the cosmonauts who supposedly died in space before anyone officially reached it. Near Turin, two brothers built a radio station called Torre Bert. They wanted to intercept Soviet transmissions during the space race. Their equipment was sophisticated, powerful receivers, directional antennas, continuous recording. Between 1957 and 61, they recorded 9 alleged transmissions from doomed cosmonauts, missions that officially never happened. The most disturbing came in February 1961, 2 months before Gagarin's flight. They picked up a rhythmic thumping, like a heartbeat, a human heartbeat, labored and struggling, then silent. Their claim? A cosmonaut died in space, transmitting his final heartbeats. The reality? The Soviet Union was testing Vostok capsules with mannequins. They were equipped with biological sensors simulating heartbeats and breathing. This telemetry, when converted to audio, sounds exactly like a struggling heartbeat. What the brothers intercepted was likely data from a test dummy. Also, no launch record exists. Western intelligence monitored Soviet sites constantly. No unaccounted human-capable launches occurred in February 1961. The heartbeat was real. The human wasn't. May 1961. A month after Gagarin, the brothers recorded a frantic female voice in Russian. She was screaming as her spacecraft supposedly burned during re-entry.
I am hot! I am hot! 45, 50, I can see a flame! I am going to crash!
Then, silent. Their claim? A secret female cosmonaut died, erased from history. The USSR didn't acknowledge a woman in space until Valentina Tereshkova in 1963. But physics makes this impossible. When spacecraft re-enter at orbital velocity, superheated plasma blocks all radio communication. It's called re-entry blackout. Every spacecraft experiences it. You cannot transmit voice during peak heating. Physically impossible. Additionally, Russian linguists found the grammar unnatural, like someone reading a script without fluency. The brothers themselves were not fluent in Russian. No launch detected. No spacecraft debris. No evidence. Vladimir Ilyushin, a top Soviet test pilot. Theories claim he launched before Gagarin, crash-landed in China, and was replaced to avoid admitting failure. The facts? Ilyushin was recovering from a serious car accident in April 1961. He had severe leg injuries. Some treatment occurred in China, which spawned the confusion. Gagarin's flight is extensively documented. Western intelligence tracked the entire mission. Intercepted communications, verified telemetry. The flight happened. Gagarin was first. Are all lost cosmonaut stories fake? Not entirely. The Soviet space program did send people to their deaths. April 24th, 1967, Vladimir Komarov launched aboard Soyuz 1. Everyone knew the spacecraft wasn't ready. Engineers warned against it. Even Gagarin tried to stop the launch, but political pressure demanded the mission proceed. Komarov knew he wouldn't return. The mission was a disaster from the start. Solar panels failed. Controls malfunctioned. During descent, both parachutes failed. He plummeted to Earth at hundreds of miles per hour. U.S. intelligence allegedly intercepted him crying and cursing officials who sent him to die. The tragedy is documented fact. Komarov's death wasn't hidden. It was acknowledged, but it revealed the brutal truth. Lives were expendable for technological supremacy. The Judica-Cordiglia recordings are almost certainly misinterpretations or hoaxes. Physics doesn't support them. Evidence doesn't exist. But they tap into something real. The Soviet space program was shrouded in secrecy. Failures were concealed. Cosmonauts were erased from photos after falling out of favor. Missions announced only after success. They had every motive to hide catastrophic failures. We know they lied. Doctored images, erased records, withheld information for decades. So when amateurs claimed they heard dying cosmonauts, we wonder, could it be true? Probably not. But the fact that it's plausible, that is the real horror. We believe it because we know the Soviets were capable of such deception. Space exploration has always been dangerous. We've lost astronauts in explosions, fires, and crashes. Each tragedy is now mourned publicly and investigated transparently. But the early space race was different. Propaganda mattered more than truth. National pride demanded success at any cost. In that environment, could lives have been spent like fuel and erased? We'll probably never know for certain. Some Soviet records remain classified or destroyed. Some secrets died with the people who kept them. The lost cosmonauts likely never existed. But the willingness to believe reflects truth about that era. Human life was secondary to national glory. We know of hidden casualties. Valentin Bondarenko burned to death in 1961. The Soviets didn't acknowledge it until 1986. If they could hide deaths on the ground, could they hide deaths in space? Logic says no. Physics says no. Evidence says no. But doubt lingers. Today we track every object in orbit. If bodies were floating from secret missions, we'd probably have found them. But space is vast. Objects in decaying orbits burn up, destroying evidence. Maybe lost cosmonauts are just Cold War mythology. Ghost stories born from paranoia. Audio misinterpreted by amateurs who didn't understand what they heard. Or maybe, in the dark silence of space, some ghosts really are drifting. Casualties of a race that valued victory over truth. Heroes erased because they failed. The official answer is clear. They never existed. But the question remains, in the ruthless competition to reach space first, what were nations willing to hide? The file is closed, but the mystery remains. To uncover what lies in the dark, join the investigation. Remember, the Sentinel is always watching.